welcome to the Exploration Unfiltered. We got another wonderful hike planned for today. We're actually down here in Oregon, actually. A little change from Washington landscape. So we're down here in Oregon to spend the weekend and do some wonderful hiking. So we are here at the start of the trailhead. So basically we are here at the Trappist Abbey Guadalupe Loop Trail is the name of this trail. We're actually at a monastery, a Buddhist or a monk monastery. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out today. It's about a 4-mile hike up along the hillside and back down. So I'm pretty excited for this. So the trailhead is pretty packed, so it looks like it's pretty popular. So we'll check this on out and we'll report back. So hang in there. See you in a bit. Check this out. We're just at the trailhead here at the start, and there's actually a little pond here. Pretty neat. There's a little bridge here as well. Take a look. Looking around here to the right, so you can see a couple of people up there, and that's the trail we're going to go up. So we're going to follow them. But I just want to give you a little peek at this little pond here. It's like a drainage pond. It's pretty dirty, so I don't suspect there's any fish in there. But here it is. Here is the trail here. Okay, so here is the layout of the trail loop. You can kind of read this if you want to. Got it. And this is the map of the trail. We're going to do the outer Guadalupe trail. Okay. And obviously rules. Okay. All right. Well, this is the path we're going to come back on. It's like a service road at the bottom here. It's a flat part. But here we're going to go left here up the hill and head on up. And it's about a 700 or 800 foot elevation gain. Sorry about the airplane above. They're obnoxious. So anyway, but hope you can hear me. But so this is the trail here. It looks pretty well maintained. I think it's more of an ATV-ish or a small vehicle path. So yeah, so that's pretty much the lay of the land here. So let's kind of pan back down. Here's that lake I showed you earlier, and there's some living quarters there, things for the actual monastery. All right. No, I'm not converting or anything like that or becoming a monk. It just happened to be a good trail location. And how I found this, I have no idea. Just by accident, by scrolling Google Maps. Here, we're kind of halfway up. We've already come up around about 250 feet thus far, so we're about halfway up the total elevation. And we're actually catching up with those folks ahead. But let's continue on. So uphill jaunt. So we are at about half a mile in now, just over half a mile. So, okay, we've actually entered a little wooded section here that has a little more denser tree canopy, but not a whole lot, but still more than what we've been coming up all the way up here. So there it is. So let me give you a look at my all trails details thus far. So we are right there, and this is where we're at. The little dot on the left side there is the elevation profile from the side. So we got ways to go uphill. So, and like I said, we're about 15 minutes in and about 0.6 miles in thus far. So let me stop here so avoid the shaking. Anyway, that's the path there. We're going clockwise, and that little dot up here, that's where the shrine is. Sorry about the focusing. But anyway, I just want to give you a heads up on that. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, the incline is getting a little steeper. Yay, heart rate's going up. So I apologize for my heavy breathing. It's steep. It's probably like 20% ish, right around there. But it's short. Okay, so we are actually exactly 1 mile. Okay, the steep part's done, but there's more incline. I think we're getting closer to the high point on the backside of the loop. So again, this is a 4-mile loop hike, so almost 2 miles, I believe, should be at the far end. So a little ways to go. All right, hang in there. Okay, we just went to this one big switchback in the northernmost point of the loop, and we just turned there, so we're actually like heading in the south direction. Okay, where it should be relatively flat. Looks flat, but I think most of the elevation gain is pretty much done. So it's coming up here on the left side of the loop, which is going clockwise. So if you want to get the steepness out of the way, go clockwise. If you want more of a gradual incline, go counterclockwise to the right of the trail signage. So yeah, up to you. Either way is good. Oh man, this is a leg burner. Oh wow. Yeah. Definitely rough for it to clockwise tackle the steep ascent first. Whew. Well, you can do if you take your time. So here it is. More uphill. Oh joy. I see sunshine on a not so cloudy day. Anyway, sorry there isn't much views. A lot of these dense trees are kind of obstructing all the surrounding hillside views. So maybe we'll see more views on the way down on the backside of the descent. Okay, so we're actually at a viewpoint here. I actually saw this on the map and it said it was blocked or closed, but looks open as I'm out here. So this is at the back end. There's actually a viewpoint, a little spur trail. So we're on it right now, but eventually we're gonna get back on the trail over there. But little side trail here. So it's just a short spur trail. Let's see what the views show. Let's go. Take a look what this viewpoint reveals. Oh, check that out. Can you see that? That is Mount Hood right there in the dead center. And as I was mentioning earlier, there's a lot of wineries out here. So the fields here. Oh, by the way, this property here is actually surrounded by wineries and therefore private property, right? So anyway, I just want to share that with you. A quick look. And way back there is Mount Hood. Wow, beautiful day today. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful. It's about 52 degrees. Amazing. It's supposed to be a little warmer. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're at the longer section of the spur trail. well, it's just kind of overgrown, so I don't think people are coming out this far. So, like blackberry bushes, so I'm not gonna go that far. Anyway, the views is okay. You can see Mount Hood back there, but I think the first viewpoint was better. So, if you plan to come out here, going out to the further one in the back, not really worth it. You can just go to the short one, a quarter ways up here. So anyway, I'm turning back and heading back on the main trail, and to complete the loop and heads towards the shrine. Okay, let's journey on. And we're back on the trail again. Next stop, the shrine. Okay, a little update here. So we are actually along the ridge here at the highest point. It's pretty flat. It's pretty easy up here. Once you get up here, it's it's pretty easy. Anyone can do it. Just getting up here. Again, clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on the steepness you want to gain. So we are here. The sign says the shrine. There we go. And let's head up here. You see that? There we go. Let's go. Okay. View. I see views. Views are always a good thing. Breaks the monotony of plants and trees. So anyway, a little brushy around here, but it's okay. The path is still well defined. Alrighty. There we go. Here it is. Oh. Oops. There we go. All the painted stones here that people have left. Okay. But says it, and it faces west or northwest, and it's obstructed by trees, so not much of a view, but you can kind of see in the I'm lifting the camera up high, so you can kind of see the tips of the mountains up there. I think it's the Swisslaw Mountains, I believe. But anyway, so let's head back on the trail. So I don't believe there's any more viewpoints or anything to see for the rest of the trail when we're going clockwise. That viewpoint that we went off the side trail, the spur trail there, with a view of Mount Hood, I think is the only one. So if you're up here, definitely go ahead and do that. Check it out. It's not closed or marked private or anything like that, so you can actually go out there. But yeah, check it out. Okay, we are back on the trail. Wow, nice split. Wow. Pretty cool. Alright, let's journey on down. Okay, so we are actually on the descent now section. Kind of going down. There's a few switchbacks, long switchbacks, but it's pretty straightforward. So this is the incline slope that you'll encounter if you're going counterclockwise from the actual trail signage down there. So yeah, well, it's pretty straightforward. Actually, the slope on this side is actually pretty good. It's kind of fun actually. It's like a roller coaster-y kind of thing. Just up and down, while slowly descending. Kind of neat. Not too bad. I've read reports that it's pretty muddy on this section here. I don't know. It looks similar to the other side, but oh well. It is what it is. We're in the woods, right? And it rains here in the Pacific Northwest. So, oh, maybe this is what they're talking about. Oops. There's a big muddy section here. So let's skirt this. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, this is located at the St. Juan Diego Trail Junction, and I think that goes that way there. We actually passed it on the ridge there, so we must come down here and converge. But we're gonna go left here and on down. Okay. It's not too bad actually. Okay, let's go. Okay. Same old, same old. Good trail. It's wide. A lot of small branches, but again, it's from the winter storm that we had last month in the Pacific Northwest. So, aside from that, it's actually pretty cool. Actually, it's actually a really nice trail loop. I do highly recommend it if you're out here. Not too bad. If you want to completely dry with mud free, then maybe spring or summer or fall, possibly, when there's no rain. But yeah, I can see rain accumulating in here. It's very shaded, very cool, and there's a lot of little dips in the trail, so water accumulation. Wow, okay, this is like a bit muddier section here. Okay, let's see how we're gonna get around this. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, this is muddy. Okay, looks like someone made a path here on the shoulder here. All right. Okay. Oops, there we go. Wear good shoes, by the way. Hiking boots, preferably waterproof as well. Because who knows, you may end up stepping in this or falling, because it is pretty slippery a little bit. But, as you can see, it continues. A lot of the water congregates down in this little section here. Wow, that's a long section. Okay, so FYI, if you're heading out here anytime soon in the winter time, note this. Wear good shoes. Alrighty, let's go before I fall. What? Okay, here's another section here. Okay, I actually did slip a little bit. Sorry, my camera was off at that time, so sorry. But I didn't land. No, just... Okay, here we go. I think this is the section we're gonna head back up on, I think. Alright, good. I think we're past the muddy section, which is here. So we're gonna continue on this way. Let's go! Well, looky here, we got a little surprise. And look at that! A viewpoint. Surprising. And we even have a tree stump if you want to stand up on it, which we will do. There we go. Wow, look at that. What a beautiful view. The only view. So we came up way back on that side of the mountain somewhere. And we actually traversed way up there along the ridge. So we actually came back down and kind of another incline ascent back up here, maybe 100 feet or so. And we are here at this point. And this is the trail there. We're gonna go back around, and then we're gonna head back down slowly and gradually all the way down to the lower portion where the trailhead is. So making that a complete loop. So we are actually at about just over 3 miles and about 1 hour and 10 minutes in. So total ascent thus far is 944 feet. So says Mr. Garmin. But anyway, so let's get back on the journey here and head down. Alright, this is really crazy muddy. Wow, this is like nuts. Very slippery. Okay, yeah, definitely you're gonna need some waterproof shoes, boots, hiking boots preferably as well. Man, my goodness, this is nuts. Yeah, tennis shoes is not a good idea, especially during the winter time. During the rains, after rains, or after snow melt in the spring. Probably not a good idea. Alright, so we're past this section, but I said that a couple times before until we encountered another muddy section. So anyway, it's all good. It's all part of the adventure. Okay. Ooh. First down tree that we gotta jump over here. So we'll go to the right here. I just passed a small party of 3, and they'll be surprised when they see all those muddy sections. They're all wearing tennis shoes, except one guy was actually wearing hiking boots. But And we'll see, it's all ascent too, so I wish them luck. Anyway, I think we're okay here as long as there's sunshine hitting the path here. It should be relatively dry, or at least just lightly damp, not mud puddles, literally. But anyway, all good here. Let's kind of look back. We were way up there once again, and we're slowly coming back down. Okay. Yep. Let's continue on. Vamos. Okay, we are out of the woods, literally, and out of all the muddy sections. So we're kind of here, approaching the lower section, and it'll be a straight shot back to the parking lot. So anyway, yeah, it was a pretty good hike. So yeah, definitely come out here. If you want to come out here in the winter time, and like now or springtime, early spring, snow melts and so forth. Yeah, come prepared, good shoes that you don't mind ruining or getting wet, because it is very muddy. Oh, see the devil. There's more mud here. So we'll go. Let's go this way here. Yeah, tip number one on muddy sections: assess before you just go. You never know what you're going to encounter. So evaluate and then go slowly. Oops, this is flat, so I'm not going to worry about slipping or anything like that. But nonetheless, I'm going to. Boy, it is. My foot just sunk into soft mud here. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yes, assess and stay on grass for traction wise. A little stiffer there with all the roots planted from the grass, so step on plant life along the shoulder there. Anyway, just a little quick tip though. I haven't fallen yet, but I'm probably jinxing myself by saying that. But yeah, this is all fun, all part of the adventure, right? So yeah, let's continue on here. Okay, so we are on the final stretch, flat stretch, easy, back to the trailhead. So we're nearly completing the loop, and probably got maybe less than a quarter mile to go. But I just want to give you a little evaluation review of this trail. Very good, I really like it. Aside from the mud aside, the trail is really good. Wide path, not many views. Again, just that one view we saw of Mount Hood up along the ridge up there, and then the Guadalupe shrine. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. Two small views, the shrine, and the rest is just walking through the forest. So I do give this a 4, a solid 4. You know, it is a good trail for a peaceful walk, getting exercise, get your heart rate up, depending on which direction you want to go, clockwise or counterclockwise. But aside from that, I do recommend that come on out here. There's lots of free parking. You can visit the Abbey as well too afterwards if you like. But aside from that, it's pretty good. There's no wildlife. I didn't see any wildlife aside from maybe a squirrel or two here and there. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, again, continue to follow me, and subscribe or just watch. I just want to share the hike journey with you, because remember, exploration unfiltered. I keep everything raw and unfiltered, and give you the truth about the journey and experience through video. So you can see if you want to do it or not, or if it tickles your fancy. So anyway, I'll do all these hikes for you, share it with you. If you like it, great. If not, you can avoid it, right? So, but at least you can see what this trail is all about. But aside from that, we are good, and I think we're going to conclude this hike, and on to the next. Okay, so I'm actually on the lower section here. You can kind of take a look. Very flat farmland. Nice and sunny. It's kind of warm actually. I feel like about 60 degrees.